In the current times, people's expectations of the care that they'll receive, where they'll receive it, are all changing, and really important mechanisms of designing a future care service. The point of care really is facilitated by making that care personalised and the use of technology to allow that personalisation to occur, and with the real intent of it being preventative in its nature, so that we're really tackling health risks and health issues early. And that could look like remote monitoring, sensors for a population that have dementia, for example, translation services so that people can speak the same language without needing to have a workforce that necessarily speak that language. But it could also be technology used to help the optimised operations of an aged care business.
There's many acute care facilities where we have challenges around supply of beds and access to beds. And in all of these facilities, we do have a number of elderly patients who ideally we wouldn't be caring for in these environments. The ability to be there and to be able to see the resident is probably much more achievable in a residential facility, but you're not always there, 24/7 in a home care environment. In Australia, we've got a number of providers who provide sensor and digital solutions to clients. These sensors allow you not just to detect a fall, but actually to detect changes in gait or stumbling or changes in movement that may predict a fall, but also may be an indicator of another clinical issue that requires resolution. There's value for organisations delivering care. The more we can embrace technology, the better equipped we are to be able to drive efficiencies in care, but drive confidence in how we deliver care.
It's a little device you put on your chest to measure anything around the heart. The database and the AI tool has now 50,000 plus EKGs in their database. It learns, it sees patterns. That makes it personal, also looking at your age or any other parameters in your life, because it has enough data points now that it can learn from people in a similar situation and similar lifestyle. So we encourage them to think a lot about what is proprietary and what's just a commodity, right? The device is a commodity. The measuring is a commodity, but having the data and analyzing it in their AI tool with as much data they already have and it continues to learn, that is really the value proposition. We, for example, thought about selling that or pitching that product to insurance companies, because one of the use cases we built was if after bypass surgery, for example, you get released from the hospital, let's say after 20 days. With that device giving you comfort to go home and not fear for your life, you could shorten that hospital stay by 2 or 3 or 4 days.
Many of our clients are investigating how to actually go direct to consumer. And so some of our pharmaceutical clients are looking at how can I create an environment where I could see my physician virtually right away. One of the constraints in actually seeing patients is if they live outside a 30-minute radius, they tend not to come to see the doctor. But if they have the virtual visit capability, that new channel, that becomes a new point of care. Many pharmaceutical companies don't have all the capabilities that a consumer products company has. So I need things like loyalty. I need things like ability to understand my customer and their behaviors and their intent and how they buy. I also need to have customer support. Maybe even use AI or chatbots or conversational AI to actually answer questions very quickly. So I need to increase my convenience factor of being able to interact with a consumer, whereas in the past, most pharmaceutical companies are spending time with HCPs. What if I create a network and a partnership that allows me to contract with a virtual care organization and that has physician capacity? So while I might not be getting into the prescribing business, I am providing a network and I am providing a facility for my customers. Sometimes we think about the commerciality of what we're doing, but it also, when thinking about getting medicines in the hands of the patients that need it the most, that creates real value for people like you and me.